always complain to that though. That carnal shit get you nowhere. Because you know what it says in Romans the 8th chapter, right? It says that, matter of fact, read it. Read it. Read it real quick. It says, you don't got to read it out loud, just read it. All right? Hey, Shalom. I'm coming out here once again to the highways and hedges. We do street ministry. First, like always, we want to start by giving all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. All right, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who have taught us knowledge. Honors and salutations to you, Akim out there. Shalom to you all. Shalom to the Aquap that believe as well. Hope you brothers are having a spiritually decent week. I know it's hard to maintain your spirit. You gotta work amongst the Edomites and shit like that. I had a rough week as well, dealing with that shit, at the plantation. But hey, everybody's talking about this Alabama thing, right? Where you had the older Jake down there, he got attacked by these Edomites, man. Now, when you look at it, right, when you know the scriptures, Jacob and Esau was never meant to be friends or in peace with one another. See, when you know the story of Jacob and Esau, and then you know the story of Cain and Abel, all right, what did the Lord say? He put an enmity between his and her seed, the seed of the man and the seed of the woman. That's why in America, you never see peace between us. We was not made to be at peace. All right, that's a lie. All right, we're the arch image of each other. Okay, because why? We're the righteous seed. Okay, and they're the wicked seed. All right, so don't be surprised by fucking fights and brawls breaking out, race wars. That's supposed to happen. That's prophecy. Okay, that's prophecy. Now, let me grab this precept. That's the reason why Cain slew Abel. And what the scriptures call Cain, that wicked one. Who came back as the wicked? Esau, Edom. All right? That's who the wicked is. Cain, man, which came back as Esau. All right? There's a such thing as reincarnation in the scriptures. Okay? So when you go in the scriptures and you know there's reincarnation, camera can read out loud. When you know there's such thing as that's why I say read to yourself. But when you know there's a thing called reincarnation in the scriptures, you understand after the flood, all the nations came back. Well, who's the nation that knows the wicked one? Esau, Edom, Malachi 1 and 4. Okay. Matter of fact, bring it out while I'm getting this. Read matter of fact, go to Genesis 3:15. Okay, and then let's grab something else. Read Genesis 3:15. This is the consequence of Eve hearkening unto the serpent. Okay? This is the consequence. Read Genesis 3:15.
Genesis 3 verse 15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his feet, his heel.
So that's all the 15. So hold on, read it again.
And I will put enmity between thee and the woman.
Okay.
And between thy seed and her seed.
Now go look up the word enmity. Type that word in. E-N-M-I-T-Y. Enmity.
Blue letter?
Blue letter, Google, etymology dictionary, doesn't matter. It's gonna come up the same thing. Hatred. You should say hatred.
Enmity. Hostile feeling.
Hostile. When the Edomites approach you, how they approach you? they approach you very hostile. All right? They don't goddamn come up to you and they, hey, how you doing? They come up to you very hostile. Stop, wait, right there. Don't move. It's like, damn, I ain't even did shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the spirit on them is to hate you. Okay? Keep going.
Rivalry?
What's that, Rivalry?
Rivalry?
How you spell it?
Rivalry.
Real. What's real what?
Rivalry?
Rivalry. Rivalry.
Rivalry. Malice?
Yeah, rivalry. You know what a rivalry is, right? So, you don't watch sports?
No.
All right. So, what sports you watch?
Soccer.
Okay, soccer, right? And they always a soccer team that has another team that always go back and forth or challenge them or even beat them, got the best of them more times than other teams, and then they vice versa. That's what you call rivals. Like I think it's like if I'm thinking about soccer, Manchester United, they rival with
Manchester City.
Huh?
Manchester City.
No, that's another rival of Manchester United. I think it's one of the Italian teams. If I ain't mistaken. I'll give you a prime example. One of Muhammad Ali's rivals was Joe Frazier. They fought 3 times. You know that? All right, so that's a rival. A rivalry is when a battle or a war is ongoing. It continues between the same people. You're rivals. You always at each other, always give each other your best shot to try to overtake the other. Nobody and the other, your opponent, brings out the best, because that's your rival. It's like in boxing, you see guys that are not someone's rival. Sometimes, every once in a blue moon, I just say there's a figurative speech. Every once in a while, I'll just say it that way. Every once in a while, that's kind of odd to slang around here. But every once in a while, you see a person fight to nobody. You see a person fight a nobody that's not his rival, and he'll win. And he'll be the big name, right? It's kind of like, matter of fact, the Bud Crawford and Errol Spence fight. Now in the boxing world, we know Bud Crawford, right? But the whole boxing fan, the whole boxing, the boxing fans that around the world, they're not privy to know Bud Crawford. They just hear of him. But Errol Spence had more fame than him. Errol Spence been on pay-per-view way more than him. All right? I think Bud been on pay-per-view, once or twice maybe? He never really been on pay-per-view. But here it is, Errol Spence, he was on pay-per-view. But yet, they was rivals in the same weight division when Bud came up, the welterweight division. See? And you had it where they luckily fought before either one could take an L, except for to each other, you know what I'm saying? Which Bud ended up winning, but they was rivals. Okay? Then they eventually fought, because a lot of time rivalries, they fight multiple times. Or they oppose each other multiple times. I'll say that way. So that's a rivalry. All right, keep going. What's other words?
Malice.
Well, you matter of fact, you ain't gotta keep going. That's pretty much sums it up. All right, hatred, rivalry. We know what malice is. All right. So go back to scriptures. All right. So now we know what that is. And it speaks about the enmity between his and her seed, between the man and the woman. Right. Now when you go to the 4th chapter, start at the top.
Book of Genesis chapter 4, verse 1.
We're going to read Genesis means beginnings, all right? And we're going to read the beginnings of the hostility between his and her seed, Cain and Abel, all right? Read Genesis 4:1. Read down.
Genesis 4:1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Most High. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. In the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Most High. And Abel, he also brought the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Most High had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering, he had not respect.
Right.
And Cain was very wroth.
Cain got mad. Go ahead.
And his countenance fell. And the Most High said unto Cain, why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen?
Right.
If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door.
Exactly. All right. And Cain didn't do well. That's why Esau is known as the man of sin. So, keep reading.
And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him.
There you go. He slew him. Either way, go to the blue letter. Go to the blue letter. He murdered Abel. That's why when Yahweh shot cussed the Israelites out, he compared him to Cain, and he said what? Cain was a murderer from the beginning. We just read what Cain murdered his brother Abel.
Go to the word slew.
Yep. Look up in the blue letter.
Means harag.
Harag.
Means
kill. That's harag is the Hebrew. Like when you doing the curses on these heathen, when you say Shalach Rayam, and you say Wanashim, Waharagim, Mashpatim, you say all call the Humyum, you might say Garayam to the heathen, right, other nations. And you asking the Lord to destroy him, kill him, judge him, right? So that's what Barakatah. That's what you ask when you do the curses on Esau and the heathen. You say Waharagim, mean kill him. All right. Bring it. What's the definitions? Let's say on the
slay, kill, murderer, destroy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, destroy them. Abad. Abad means to destroy. Nashim, Abadim, Waharagim, destroy them, kill them, That's what you're saying when you do the curses. Keep going. That's it on that. That's it. Now go to Genesis 27 and 41. Because it's the same thing that Esau had in his mind. Remember, after the flood, everybody came back. Okay?
The book of Genesis.
Everybody came back, and Cain came back as Esau. Some of the wacky-tacky Christians don't want you to know. Okay? Go ahead.
That's the book of Genesis, chapter 27.
This is on Esau's mind.
Verse 41.
During the time of Isaac, he was getting ready to go back to the spirit world or to heaven. Meaning he's going to sleep and then die of the flesh and go back to heaven or spirit world. This is during that time when he was blessing his sons. The Lord put on the spirit of Rebekah to tell Jacob to go get that blessing from his father Isaac because he was dying. And then Esau came afterwards and he told Esau his blessing too. And Esau realized his blessing wasn't shit. And then after that, Esau's countenance fell. Matter of fact, start up at 40. Start at verse 40. Genesis 27 and 40. All right, and read down. His countenance fell. Same like Cain did. He got wroth. He got mad. Wroth even mean red. All right. That's why Cain was stripped of his pigment. The mark of Cain. After he murdered Abel. But go ahead, brother.
Genesis 27, verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt thou serve thy brother.
Start at 39. Start at 39.
Verse 39. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above.
Yeah, and Esau was enjoying that. He controlled the wealth of the earth, man. He got all the wealth he can, you can wish or imagine. He got all that. From one end of the earth to the other. He got it, man. Esau got the global economy wrapped around his head. Central banking family. Who don't know about the so-called Illuminati, right? But they're Illuminati on the left-hand side. Who don't know about them now, you know? The whole world know about them. All right, go ahead.
And by thy sword.
Start 39, go 39.
Verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, where thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob.
Esau hated Jacob. What did Cain do? Cain hated Abel. That's why he got mad. Enough for you to murder someone, you gotta hate him. You don't murder somebody on accident or because you had peace with them. You murder them because you hate them. Ain't that what happened in American slavery? Ain't that what happened in the invasion when the Edomites came over here? They didn't do what they did out of love or because they want to be at peace. They did it out of hate. No? Go ahead.
And Esau hated Jacob,
Right?
because of the blessings wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
See? So he's now the same thing that Cain did to Abel, that's what Esau was doing. So keep reading, because Rebecca gonna tell Jacob what's going on. That's how you know the Spirit of the Lord was dealing with Jacob, because he told the Lord told Rebecca, he put the spirit of Rebecca to go get Jacob to get the blessing, and then to tell Jacob what Esau was up to, how he purposely. Well, it's gonna read. He's gonna say it. He's gonna say it.
Genesis 27:42. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah. And she went and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doeth comfort himself, proposing to kill thee.
Purpose. That's purpose. It's just a purpose. Killed. Go ahead.
Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, and arise and flee, thou to Laban, my brother, to Haran, and tarry with him.
So Jacob had to flee. Jacob had to flee. All right, let's sit on that. Jacob had to flee. Okay? And from that point on, it's been an ongoing war. It's been an ongoing war. It's been an ongoing hostility between the Edomites and the Israelites. We're the Israelites. In case you didn't know. You know. We're the Israelites. And people you call, you know, the small hats over there now in Jerusalem, they're the house of Esau Edom. They're the chief tribe of Edom, which is the Amalekites. All right? Because why? Why would they do that? Because they want to be Jacob, because they know Jacob got that birthright and blessing. Okay? They want that blessing, man. They want their birthright back that their forefathers sold. That's what's going on. That's what makes this thing a controversy. Like it said in the scriptures in Isaiah. Okay? That what makes this a controversy, because for so long we've been denied the right to be called by our true nationality that was given to us by the Lord. Through our forefather Jacob and his wives, all right, and their handmaids, which named us, man. All right? That's why when you look at the names they put the ish on it because they want to be like. It says pertaining to because why? They want to be like the real tents of Judah, which is Judah, Benjamin, Levi. All right? Whom you would call the Jews today, which they didn't call them the Jews back then. The letter J wasn't even around back then. Okay? That's a made-up term. When you do your research, you find that out. Okay? The J didn't come around until 1524. This Italian guy made the letter J. From the I, he put the hook on the end of it. I forget his name. You can Google it though to find out when the letter J was created. Matter of fact, Google it. And the reason why they don't call themselves the real name of Judah because the Most High name in the name of the tribe of Judah. And then you have it where you have it where the scriptures tell you that name is known in Israel because that name is special. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, read it.
It says on Google, answer in explanation until the year 1524, there was no letter J in the alphabet. The letter J was originally the same letter as I. The father of the letter J's is
Gianni.
Giorgio
Yeah.
Trissino, an Italian author
There you go.
and grammarian who lived from 1478 to 1550.
There you go. There you go. All right. When you go into Hebrew, the name Judah, which is written in the Syrian style, all right, or some people say Aramaic style, it's still the same pronunciation, right? It'll say Yahweh the Yah or Yahweh the Yum. All right. Judah, Judites in this language. All right. That's why, in proving that, go to Malachi 1:14. All right, because Malachi 1:14, it tells you the Most High name is Jephthah among the heathen. So if you say the word Judah in the Hebrew, you gotta say the Most High name. All right.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 14.
Yeah, what it says?
But cursed be the deceiver, which have in his flock a male, and voweth, and sacrificeth unto the Most High corrupt day. For I am great. King, saith
I am a great king.
Yahweh, Lord of armies, and my name is dreadful among the heathen.
His name is Jephthah among the heathen. When you go to the Exodus 3, the name that was given to Moses for our people to call on, the Lord's name, the Heavenly Father's name. Go to that real quick. Go to that.
Exodus.
Exodus 3. We're going to start 15. It says this is my memorial. That's during the time when the Most High, when Moses acts, matter of fact, start at 14. Start about verse 14, Exodus 3 and 14. Moses said, what do you want me to, whom should I tell them that sent me?
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 14.
He gave Moses a name. And who Moses took the name to? His people, the Israelites. All right? Go ahead, read it. Call it and read it.
Exodus 3:15. And Yahweh said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am, has sent me unto you. And the Most High said moreover unto Moses, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel,
To the children of Israel, the Israelites, the 12 tribes. Go ahead.
the Lord God of your fathers.
Yeah, it's just. And then there's the word Lord, all caps.
No,
It's God. It's the word God, all caps.
no.
All right.
The God of Abraham.
It says because it usually say the Lord God. One of them will be capital. It may just be. It may just be. Let me see.
That's I am that I am. That's the capital.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we know. I know that is capital. But when they say Lord God, it should have been capital. It should have been capital too. Is that a red letter?
Red letter.
Yeah, that's capital. Yeah, that's capital. So you know, right there it says the Lord God of your fathers. The word Lord is all caps. So you go to your phone real quick. Go on the blue letter, read it. The red letter. The red letter. That's why I told you the red letter. It'll have it. In all caps, and sometimes it may not be all caps. That's referring to Yahweh Shah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the word Lord is all caps, right? Yeah.
In Exodus 3, verse 15. And the Most High said, moreover, unto Moses, thou shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Lord God of your fathers.
Yeah. So that say in the Hebrew it says Yahweh. And it says power. Yahweh Allah. Allah means power. So Yahweh power of your fathers, right? Fathers be Abba Yam. Abba's father, Yam being plural. Abba Yam. Go ahead.
And the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac.
Yeah, so it should say God of Abraham, Allah Abraham, power of Abraham. All right, Allah power of Isaac. Allah Yaqub, power of Jacob. The word Allah just simply means power. All right, you can say God in English, but it just means power, judge, pretty much be an angel, right? Go ahead.
The God of Jacob.
It's like the word Elohim in the Hebrew is Allahayim. He in the powers, he in the judges, the rulers, the angels. Go ahead.
Has sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
So there you go. So now we know that the children of Israel was going to know the name Yahweh. All right, it's a memorial throughout all their generations. Okay. So the reason why they don't say the name Judah in the Hebrew because he got the Most High name in it. We know that the Most High name is what? Dreadful unto the heathen. Okay. That's why we go to the book of Acts 4:12. Matter of fact, go to Proverbs 30, and what's that? Proverbs 30 and 4, or is it 30 and 20? It's Proverbs 30 and 20, I think it is. It says, who has descended up or descended? What is his name? What is his son's name? His house name there?
Proverbs 30.
What is 20? What verse 20 say? What does it say?
Such as way of an adulterous woman.
No. All right. Proverbs 30. Is it 4? I know where it's at. It's in that same chapter.
Who is ascended up to heaven?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Verse 4.
I was right the first time. 4 then.
It's the book of Proverbs.
I called it. I said it's 4:20. I know it's in Proverbs 30. All right. You all right?
Yeah.
Your old lady jump on you last night? No, I'm fucking with you, brother. You ain't having that look. I'm messing with you, bro. I'm kidding. Go, you read it.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 30, verse 4. Who has ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who has gathered the wind in his fist? Who has bound the waters in a garment? Who has established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name? If thou can tell.
See, there you go. We know the Most High name is Yahweh. And we know that the son that will come forth of Joseph and Mary, his name will be Yahushua, whom the world calls Jesus. All right? His name is Yahushua. That's the only begotten of the Most High. See? So we'll move from there. Go to the book of 1 John 3 and start at verse 11.
Book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 11. For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another.
You read?
Not as Cain,
Not as Cain.
who was that wicked one,
Who was that wicked one? Go ahead.
and slew his brother.
And murdered his brother.
And wherefore slew he him?
Uh-huh.
Because his own works were evil, and his brother's righteous.
See, there you go. Then you now go to Malachi 1 and 4. This Cain died in the flood. Only one survived the flood was 8 people. Noah, his wife, and they had 3 sons, and 3 sons each had a wife. That's 8 people, man, to survive. So why did Cain come back? Cain came back as Esau. He's a forefather or progenitor of the Edomites, so-called Caucasian, so-called white race. Begin with the small hats on down. Okay? Go ahead and read it.
It's the book of Malachi.
Start at the first verse. We're gonna read down.
Malachi 1 and 1.
Because you know the Lord said you hate the Edomites, man. Some of you ain't gonna learn in church. Alright, go ahead.
Malachi 1 and 1. The burden of the word of the Most High to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Most High. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
And we know that Jacob and Esau was brothers. They come from Isaac and Rebekah. Alright? Same foreparents. Go ahead.
Saith Yahweh.
Hold on, same foreparents, but yet and still Esau and Jacob was 2 different nations. That's what the Lord told them in Genesis 25. 2 nations are in thy womb. 2 men of people shall be separated from thy bowels. The elder shall serve the younger. One shall be stronger than the other. Alright? Go ahead.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith Yahweh. Yet I loved you, Jacob. I loved Jacob.
Yeah, I love Jacob.
And I hated Esau.
And he hated Esau. That's why Paul said in Romans the 9th chapter, he said, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, and Esau have I hated. Alright? Go ahead.
And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
That's what the Lord prepared Esau to be wasted. The word Esau means wasted. He's wasted. And he's getting ready to be wasted. That's why you bugging the fuck out with the chariots. See? And you got to over in Peru, they said the angels came out the chariots. Esau's fucking nervous. He's fucking nervous. He's scared. No, keep that same energy, Esau. Keep that same fucking energy. You all proud and shit, boasting about how you do all kind of manner of things to the Lord's people. Keep that same fucking energy. All right? The chariots are here. That means that tab is almost due. All right, the tab of America. It's fucking due, man. When you're at, like I said, when you eat at a restaurant, when you're done eating, there's a tab. America have eaten real good off us Israelites. That's how Esau became fat. Meaning he got rich. So America's tab is due. America's tab is fucking due. Okay? Go to numbers 35, 33 real quick. America's tab is up, man. It's time to pay that fucking tab. You don't put your hands on the Most High's children and think you're gonna be okay with it. You put your hand on the wrong people. You done fucked up, Esau. You Edomites done fucked up. All right?
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 35,
We're
verse
going to see the downfall of the greatest kingdom that ever stood. That's going to be beautiful, man. Fucking beautiful. Awesome to see the wicked ass place fall. Right along with the wicked. All right? Go ahead, Carter, and read it.
Book of Numbers, chapter 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land.
You should not pollute the land.
Wherein you are.
Wherein ye are.
For blood it defileth the land.
So the blood defiled the land. Now all through America, our blood has been shed. Okay? Our forefathers' blood all through this fucking land. When these Edomites came over here, what they do? They shed blood. While our brothers over here shed blood. Wiped out a lot of the Gadite tribes, the Ephraimite tribes. Took out a lot of Ishkarites. You warred with us like a motherfucker, Esau, with your blessing the sword. And that includes your chemical warfare too. Smallpox and shit. All right? So this land's polluted with the blood of our forefathers. All right? That tab is due for your motherfucking ass, man. All right? Go ahead, brother.
And the land cannot be cleansed.
The land cannot be cleansed. Read it.
Of the blood that shed therein.
Of the blood that shed therein. Go ahead.
But by the blood of him that shed it.
But by the blood of him that shed it. All right? So you either might shed the Israelites' blood, now your blood got to be shed. That's why the angels are here. That's why the chariots are here. Them ain't no fucking UFOs. Them the fucking chariots of the Lord. The chariots of Israel. Keep that same fucking energy. Keep that same fucking energy. Them chariots are here. They are identifiable to us. Keep that same fucking energy, man. We ain't gotta swing chariot no more. They fucking here. All right, now leave from there. Go to matter of fact, man.
On Malachi 1 and 4.
Yeah, go back to Malachi. Yes, it is. Come on.
Book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4. Where is Edom saying?
I've been excited every fucking day, man. Hey, I've been excited every day, man. Every fucking day is the council about the chariots. I've been fucking excited. So you gotta excuse my emotion right now. I'm pumped up, man. Don't bitch up now, Esau. Keep that same fucking energy. You tough with your blessing of sword. Keep that same energy, man. Yahushua said, think not that I come to send peace. I come not to send peace, but a sword. The slain of the Lord are going to be many. Keep that same energy, man. Keep that same fucking energy, man. Keep that pride. I love it. Keep that pride, man. Let your pride show, Esau. So we can see you be broken by Yahushua and the angels, man. Keep that same fucking energy, man. Go ahead.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Wherein Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Most High, Lord of armies, they shall build, but I will throw down.
And we getting ready to witness that. He speaks about that in Daniel the 7th chapter. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, right? And the Ancient of Days did sit. That's speaking about the time we're in now, with the thrones getting ready to be cast down. What Leonard Ellerby say? When he be in Floyd corner, yeah, he be capping. It's fight time. Talk is over. It's fight time. It's fight time now, Esau. Keep that same energy, man. Them angels are here. Them chariots ain't here for no reason. And what they say, they look like 7, 8 foot black men. You done fucked up, Esau.
Yeah.
Them ain't no aliens, them the angels. Those are the angels. And they're like the same people you murder every fucking day that you had in captivity. So keep that same energy, my nigga. Go ahead. Read what you got, brother.
It says, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
So we know Cain was the wicked, and Esau is known as the wicked. That's why Job said that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right? He covered the faces of the judges thereof. That's why you look up the images of our Lord and the Most High and the angels and how they depict the people of the Lord. They make it into so-called white images. When you go in the scriptures, they are people of color. And that's really the term we shouldn't even use, because everybody has a fucking color. It just happens to be Esau color is red. Man, I'm happy, man. I'm so fucking excited and pumped up, man. I don't know what to do with myself right now. Them chariots are here, man. Them chariots are fucking here, man. My whole body is so excited, man. You enslaved the Lord people. You couldn't read the Bible in slavery, but we had the songs in our mind in slavery. You ain't pick up on the song "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot," you idiot. That's why we know you children of base men, children of fools. And that's why when Jacob began to read the Bible in slavery, they got fucking scared. Because the Most High opened up Jacob's eyes to see things like the Nat Turners, right? It's fucking over, man. So we know Esau's the wicked, all right? Now go from there. Go to Obadiah. Go to Obadiah. Start at verse 1.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah.
The vision of Obadiah.
Thus saith Yahweh, the Most High, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Most High, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen.
Mm-hmm.
Arise,
who are ambassadors? The servants of prophets. All right, go ahead.
Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
That's why even the small hats. They say there's only a few of us in the world. Well, the scriptures say the children of Israel are like or comparable to the sand of the sea or the stars of heaven. Meaning what? They are many. All right, go ahead.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
You're small, Esau. Go ahead.
Thou art greatly despised.
And everybody fucking hate the Edomites, man. Because all the wickedness they do, all the evil they bring to you. All right? You got North Korea, South Korea, North Sudan, South Sudan. All this shit happened because of Esau. All the resources getting stolen, all it happened because of Esau. Esau have gotten his wealth through unrighteous dealings, man. The scriptures tell you that. That's why the nations hate Esau, man. Because Esau deal unrighteously. He dealing unrighteousness. All right? The scriptures speak about the treacherous dealer that have dealt treacherously with us. All right? That's Isaiah 33. It said when he sees the spoil, he's going to be spoiled. And that's what's going on now. Pulling out of Afghanistan. Well, yeah, that'll make you the good guy, Esau. Look what you did to Afghanistan. Even got the Afghanis on fucking drugs. Just like over here in America. Babylon the Great. Now Afghans flooded with drugs from the poppy fields. The opium and shit. They out there strung out. And when it all boiled down, when it came to light, they was over there working the Afghanis in the field for that poppy production. And they talking about the opioid crisis in America. Because America over there stealing the goddamn opioid from the poppy seeds and plants over in Afghanistan. That's how it went from zero production to like 95% of the world's opioid production. Oh, you've been revealed, Esau. Okay, go ahead.
The pride of thy heart has deceived thee.
Yeah, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Because Esau's a man of pride. This red fool don't think he's going down. He got his kingdom built. You know, the Most High gave him a kingdom. Let him enjoy his blessing. You know, the fatness of the earth. You know, sword. He lived by his sword, right? He gained his wealth through his sword. And so he don't think nobody gonna take him down. Okay? That's how much puffed up in pride Esau is, man. He ain't let the children of Israel go. The scriptures say, if you steal a man or if you be found in your hand, you're going to be surely put to death. Are we not under the hand of the bankers? Ain't the bankers Edomites? Goddamn right. All right? Go down to verse 11. Well, go down to verse 10. Jump down to verse 10, we'll read down.
Obadiah, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Yeah, the violence against thy brother Jacob, which, you know, go into history, all right? Especially when you do Greeks and Romans. The Israelites became Gentiles because of you Edomites, man. It's called Hellenization. Today you call it Americanization. You know, Jake being Americanized. That's why people think they fucking Puerto Rican, Negro, Afro-American. Oh, dumb shit, man. Nigga think you from Africa and shit. Not from Africa, man. Shut up, man. You're not indigenous to America. No, we all indigenous to the land of Israel. And that's our land. That's the land the Most High gave us and promised us. Going back to our forefathers, Abraham. Okay? Go ahead. You know, Jake think that's Africa, motherland, Africa. Africa ain't no fucking motherland, you stupid. Esau gotta pay for that. Esau gotta pay for that. He did that to Jake. I'm an Afro-American, man. I'm African-American. Nigga, that's two white men. Two so-called white men. Leo Scipio Africanus and Amerigo Vespucci.
Slacky. Africans are not even calling themselves Africans.
Exactly.
They ain't even doing that.
They got their different names they go by.
Huh.
In their language. Go ahead, you can read.
Verse 11. And the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captive, and his forces and foreigners enter into his gates, and cast lots.
You know what time period that's talking about?
Babylon.
Yeah, the Babylonians. Say the Babylonians.
Babylonians.
Okay? Because it's going to mention Judah. Go keep reading. It's going to mention Judah. You go into 2 Kings, the 24th chapter. Matter of fact, hold that. Go to 2 Kings 24. You're gonna be that time. Because the Babylonians, before the Greeks and Romans besieged Jerusalem, you had the Babylonians that did it.
Book of 2 Kings.
And Obadiah speaks about the Edomites. Because you go into the history, the Edomites have been catching the tents of Judah for the Babylonians. You gotta pay for that. I'm going back to Obadiah. We're gonna read that. 2 Kings 24. You got it? Read it.
Book of 2 Kings, chapter 24, verse 1. In his days, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon.
Yeah, Nebuchadnezzar said, go ahead. The warrior king. He knows the warrior king. All right, go ahead.
Came up, and Jehoiakim became his servant 3 years.
Yep.
Then he turned and rebelled against him. And the Most High sent against him bands of the Chaldees and the bands of the Syrians.
Yeah, the Chaldees go back to the Babylonians. Go ahead.
And bands of the Moabites. And bands of the children of Ammon. And sent them against Judah to destroy it.
There you go. That's the same one. Now go to Daniel, the first chapter. Go to Daniel, the first chapter. It speaks about that account too. Daniel 1:1.
The book of Daniel, chapter 1, verse 1. And the 3rd year of the reign of Jehoiakim.
See? What you just read in the 2 Kings 24 is being stated in Daniel. Go ahead.
King of Judah came Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, unto Jerusalem, and besieged it.
You see? And besieged it. The Babylonians came before the Greeks and Romans. Okay? They say besieged, and what else?
And the Lord gave Jehoiakim, king of Judah, into his hand, with the part of the vessels, of the house of God, which he carried into the land of Shinar, to the house of his God.
Shinar, yeah.
And he brought the vessels into the treasure house of his God.
Yep.
And the king spake unto Ashpenaz, the master of his eunuchs, that he should bring certain of the children of Israel.
You can stop there. That's just when you get that historical account. So now we know what's going on. The Babylonians, Nebuchadnezzar, which would be Nebuchadnezzar II, he besieged Jerusalem. Okay, he and the heathen, and they took away the tents of Judah, right? So go back to Obadiah now.
Obadiah 1:11. In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, and the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem.
There you go. We read two accounts of it, right? 2 Kings 24, just a little bit, just to get just the story of what's going on, and Daniel the first chapter. All right, go ahead.
Even thou was one of them.
Even thou was one of them. Now, remember it said that concerning Edom. At the top of Obadiah it said concerning Edom, the Edomites. This is the action of the Edomites. For thy bonds against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee. So we're speaking about the violence right now. Go ahead.
But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother, and the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction.
Neither, they was fucking rejoicing. All right, go ahead.
Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Thou shouldest not enter into the gate of my people.
Yeah, so he was red ass entered to the gates of the Lord's people. Okay, go ahead. Now they helped capture the tents of Judah. Now they want to beat Judah. All right, that's your ass, Esau. Go ahead, read it.
Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity.
Because to this very day, he's entered to the Lord's gates. Who's in the land of Israel right now? Esau, Edom. It tells you that's Ezekiel 36 chapter. That's Ezekiel 36 chapter. Okay? So not only happened in ancient times, you enter to the Lord's people's gates, you're in it right now. All right? Go ahead.
Thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity.
Yeah, talking about when the Babylonians and the other heathens came against them, you shouldn't have been as one of them. All right, go ahead.
Neither shouldest thou have stood and the crossway, to cut off those of his that did escape.
See? You put your hands in the Lord's people then. You capturing the tents of Judah then. All right? Keep going. You was catching them, man, for the Babylonians. Go ahead.
Neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress.
Mm-hmm.
For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
So as thou hast done, it should be done unto thee. All right. That's why the Lord told Joel. All right. Matter of fact, Joel. Go to Joel 3. Go to Joel 3 and 6.
The book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border.
Yeah, that's what happened to the tents of Judah, because they was removed far from that border when you took it from the land of you call Africa today, which is mainly the West Coast. You know, a little north, a little south, right? Because the land you call Africa, maybe at least, you know, by land could go back to the land of Israel. But when you took them on slave ships, small hats, all right, which you had the other heathen help catch them, the Arabs and the so-called Africans. Speaks about Tyre and Zidon, right? They helped capture the tents of Judah too. So you heathen got a lot to pay for it, especially the Edomites, which they sold to the Grecians, which were the Edomites. Okay? And when we know the history of that, the transatlantic slave trade, what the Grecians took the tents of Judah, and then the rest of the tribes. See? So a lot of blood on Esau's hands. That's why he's nervous right now. He's scared. The Edomites, man, I wish you could, you wouldn't read. I ain't how you reading. You can see the look on their face when they hear my voice speaking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even saying that. I ain't even talking directly to them. It's just within their spirit, they know that the recompense is here, man. That's the Lord doing that.
Precept.
You can bring it out. The Lord doing that to you Edomites, man.
Book of Deuteronomy.
We ain't gotta do shit to you Edomites, man. No, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. All right, go ahead.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 2, verse 4. And command thou the people, saying, ye are to pass through the coasts of your brethren, the children of Esau, which dwell in Seir, and they shall be afraid of you.
Yep. It happened during that time because what happened, the deliverance that the Lord did for our foreparents. Now they're afraid now because of deliverance right now. Your UFO's a meteor. Ain't no fucking UFO or meteor. You got your rabbit ass mind. You scared, man. You had Navy pilots like they shoot across the way, they disappear. All right. One moment you see them, one moment you don't. They on this side of the sky, they end up on the other side of the sky. It don't matter, man. You cannot come up against that kind of technology. All right, that technology ain't from Earth, man. That technology from the heavens, man. All right. See, Esau knows he don't have no fucking equipment that can deal with that. You seen videos? They had videos out there where they shoot missiles at them, all kind of weapons and trying to shoot the chariots down. You can't do it. He was afraid back then. The Lord, that was a great deliverance. Hey, the Lord did for our foreparents. That was a great deliverance. He saw all the nations was shook at what happened to the Egyptians, because the Egyptians became a formidable empire, meaning it was wealthy as hell. It was known throughout that side in the known world how Egypt had prospered, having the Israelites in captivity. So when the Lord delivered our foreparents from the Egyptians and destroyed the Egyptians, that was known throughout the whole known side of the earth, where everyone was at that time. Because everybody was on that side during that time. That's talking about to this very day. Look at the scriptures, what the Lord always reminds us. Of the whole family which I brought by where? Egypt. The Lord constantly reminds us of that. I did a great deliverance for your foreparents. The deliverance from New Egypt, spiritual Solomon in Egypt, gonna be even greater. Because of the way that we're gonna be delivered. See, when you go into the account, our forefathers walked through the dry land, through the sea, all right, in the middle of the Red Sea, which would be the Gulf of Suez, on dry land. And the Lord drowned the Egyptians, right? Now this time around, what Esau called UFOs, which are the chariots, that's going to be deliverance. So it's going to be even greater. You know? Go from there to 2 Ezra 15, about verse, see what verse 14 says. 2 Ezra 15, 14. So we read a little bit of the violence between Jacob and Esau, a little bit. But that's what's going on. The thing happening in Alabama, that's a preview for what's getting ready to take place, a race war. This is what the Lord wants, man. All right, this is what the Lord wants. Ain't all scared and nervous. No, don't. You talk all that shit, call us niggas, spicks, spooks, wetbacks, all that shit. Well, now everybody knows we the Israelites. Now they scared. The chariots here, they scared. Go ahead, read it.
Book of 2 Esdras, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Jump down the verse.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand.
Yeah, so that's a race war. That's a race war right there. Read it again.
It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand.
So we got one people standing up to fight against another people with swords in their hand. That's a race war. Two different people fighting against each other. That's a race war. It said them with swords in their hands. Go ahead.
It says, for there shall be sedition among men.
Sedition is violent strife. What happened in Alabama was a violent strife. Did not they do violence to their old dude? They was jumping him. They ain't do no damage. And then the young Jake came over there and got him off their ass. When the young Jake's pulled up, that's when they going to scatter and shit. Because Esau only act tough when he got you outnumbered. That's why these niggas hanging out in St. Joe and shit. Man, I ain't hanging over there. Even though I don't worry about shit, I know I know I'm capable of it. Shit, hey, if I put myself in that situation, I don't need to hang out over there. I don't even hang. You know what I'm saying? I can cook for myself. I can everything I need at the crib. If I want to have a drink, I can drink at home if I want to. Or I can drink in my neighborhood, whatever I want to do. I ain't got to be over there with them, amongst them. Get drunk, they watching you, plotting on you. Then, one of the baddest Edomites, they're going to want you because you the only Jake around there, and they know that them chicks love Jake. Okay? Go ahead.
For there shall be sedition among men.
For there shall be sedition among men. All right? Look up sedition. Get more definition on it.
Sedition, etymology, dictionary.
Yep, bring it up.
Rebellion, uprising,
Rebellion,
revolt,
uprising. Go ahead.
revolt,
A revolt,
violent strife,
violent strife. It's gonna get violent out here, man. It says, thus great violence. Let me get it. I'll get it. Is that more than the definition?
pretty much the same thing. Rebellion, strife, decision, civil disorder.
Yep. It's gonna be civil disorder, civil war. All that goes into it.
Overthrow civil authority.
There you go.
Riot. Disorder, riot. Or religious disorder, riot.
Yep.
Rebelliousness against authority.
Well, it goes on to say, when you read down in 2nd Ezra 15 chapter where you at, read down, it's going to say that. They should not regard their kings nor princes, which is the government.
Right.
Because women don't run shit. The men run the shit. Okay? You read it when you get it.
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings, nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
There you go. There you go. It's going to be a race war. Go to Zephaniah 3 and 8. Zephaniah 3:8 tell you that. Zephaniah 3:8 tell you that the Lord going to raise up his sons, all right, against the sons of the Edomites, which is the sons of Greece. All right? Look at Zephaniah 3 and 8. Going to bring it out.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 8.
What it says.
Okay. Woe to her. Woe to her.
No, is it Zephaniah 3?
Oh, my bad. Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Most High, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them indignation, even all my fierce anger.
Because indignation means righteous anger. Okay? It means righteous or justifiable anger. Okay? Now, I want you to let me see. I want you to go to Micah 5 and 7. Matter of fact, before you read Micah 5 and 7, read Zechariah 9 and 13. That's what I want. Yeah, Zechariah 9 and 13. Because the Lord is gathering the heathen nations to judge them for what they did to his people. You see what happened? They just sent more troops over they say the Iran, which are the Persians in the scriptures. All right, they send more troops over because the Lord is preparing these heathens to be judged in the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh's judgment, right? Shaphat means judgment or decision, and that's over there around the so-called Middle East. All right, so that's what's going on. All right, but at the same time, when the Lord create that race war here in America, He's gonna put his sons against the sons of the Edomites. Because remember, the word Israel, Yasher Allah, he's the son of God. He's the son of the power. That's what our name means. Like you go to the Passover, you say your name, and you say your tribe. All right, and the nation, right? You know, I go there, I go to Passover, Kami Hadab, Bun Rabban, Bun Yasha Allah, son of Reuben, son of Israel. Go ahead.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 9, verse 13. When I have bent Judah for me, filled the bowl with Ephraim,
Yeah, there you go.
and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy
Yeah,
sons.
O Zion and the Israelites. See, when they look at Israelites on the corners, they don't see this attention to Judah. They see the rest of us too. They see Gad, they see Manasseh, they see Simeon, see Ephraim, they see Reuben, they see Asher, they see Naphtali, they see Zebulun. All right. They see all the northern tribes, together, along with the southern kingdom. That's Ezekiel 37 chapter, the Great Awakening. The Lord said He's going to join us one to one stick. Said we're going to be one nation. We're going to be two nations no more, or two kingdoms no more, because we were split up after King Solomon. So the Lord brought us back, all right, together, and that's why when they see us, they're like, what these Negro, Latino, Native Americans doing in the corner? What are they teaching from? What are they doing? We're the Most High's son, you idiots. See? And the Lord's going to raise up His elect. All right, the elect. All right? Go ahead. Read that, start at the top again.
Zechariah 9:13. When I have bent Judah for me,
Yeah, the tents of Judah, southern kingdom, go ahead.
filled the bowl with Ephraim,
Northern tribes, that's the whole nation, go ahead.
and raised up thy sons, O Zion,
Yeah, all us Israelites, go ahead.
against thy sons, O Greece,
Yeah, the Edomites. Go ahead.
and made thee as the sword of a mighty man.
And made thee as the sword of a mighty man. What's a sword made for? To kill, to destroy. All right? That's what it's made for. Israel, thou art my battle axe, weapons of war. See? Esau knows this. That's why he saw against us coming together. Because Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah put it together. And you can't take apart or put asunder what the Most High put together. The Lord brought His people back together with the elect. All right, start with the elect. Lord, when are we those men, okay? This is Jeremiah 50. And Jeremiah 51:19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rob of his inheritance. Yahweh of armies is his name. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. All right? And I can't wait to get that power, man. I can't wait to be changed, man. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be fucking fun. It's going to be awesome, man. To get that immortal body, to be immortal, spiritual powers. The Lord said, ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thy inheritance. He said, thou shalt break them. Let me get that.
Psalms 2:8.
You want to grab it? Grab it. I won't go get it. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. With thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husband and his yoke of oxen. And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. See? And what's the new Babylon? America. Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon. Okay? He goes on to say this. Verse 25. Well, the Lord already said in verse 24 that He's going to render unto Babylon. All right? You know He's going to render that covenant to, you Edomites. you the new Babylonians, right? This is verse 25. It says, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord. Now, what's the destroying mountain? The mountain which represents the government of Esau. Because Esau have broken the nations down and ruled, with or smite the nations with a continuous stroke. Like it speaks about in Isaiah the 14th chapter. He who smote the people with a continuous stroke is now persecuted. Starting with the elites on down. Because they keep saying the small hats, like the lower level Edomites and the other nations, especially the lower level Edomites, they looking into their elites as the cause of the world's problems. Right? Because I was watching Elder Yashimamba's video about that, how they was blaming it on the elites, the small hats, about the world's problems. And you had the Edomite, the Amalekites complaining about that. Well, you are the problem. You are the cause of the world's problems. All right, read what you got.
Book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse 8. Ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thy heritage, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron.
There you go. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Go ahead.
Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, and thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. See? Go to Revelation 2.
Book of Revelation, chapter 2.
Read 26 and 7. 26 and 27, I'm sorry.
This book of Revelation 2, verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
There you go. To him that overcometh, and it said, keeping my works right. That's those of us, that's saying, Yahushua is saying, those of us that endure. All right? Which the elect is going to endure. Even being put to death, going to be going to endure to the end, to death, right? And what the scripture say? Sirach 4:28, strive for the truth to death. This is made for men, man, not no fucking wimps and women like men. This is made for, you gotta be a fucking man. All right? The Lord even told Job as he was getting afflicted, gird thy loins like a man. Most of these guys out here ain't no fucking men. They just as feminine as they women. You go in the scriptures, our forefathers, they was real men. Real rough and tough men. I mean, you go in these wacky-tacky churches with these wacky-tacky Christians, you think it's all lollipops and bubbles and fun and shit. Because they don't read the scriptures, they don't know the scriptures. Okay? You read verse 27 too?
No.
All right, go to, now you can go to Micah 5:7.
Book of Micah, chapter 5, verse 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people.
Remnant, also say the elect. Hey, call her Lord Yahweh Shemel Mashah. All right? Go ahead.
And the remnant of Jacob
The remnant of Jacob. Go ahead.
Shall be in the midst of many people.
Shall be in the midst of many people. Huh?
As the dew from the Most High, as the showers upon the grass, that tarrieth not.
Like the dew on the grass in the morning time. Go ahead.
That tarrieth not for man,
That tarrieth not for men,
nor waiteth for the sons of man.
nor waited for the sons of men. Go ahead.
And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver.
Go. I'm telling you, man, the Most High. Hey, well, it says in Exodus 15. It says Yahweh is the man of war, and Yahweh is his name. All right, the Lord is the man of war, Yahweh is his name, man. He just like King David said, he teaches my hands.
Psalms 144.
Bring it out. It says in Samuel too. I was trying to think about where it's in Samuel. This is 2 Samuel. It said the Lord teaches my hands to war. Well, it's over, man. Hey, the Most High, man. Hey, man. Hey, Yahweh's, man. It's whew.
The book of Psalms, chapter 144.
He is who he is, man. Hey, Rakatha Yahweh Shai, you know. We ain't gotta do no fucking fight. Yahweh Shai gonna lift, hey, Yahweh through Yahweh Shai gonna lift us up, man. Gonna lift up that standard. Spiritual powers is what I want. What all us brothers want. We want that spiritual power. That trumps the sword. All right, the physical cannot overtake the spiritual. Let me say that again. Physical cannot overtake spiritual. Which one greater? Spiritual. If a motherfucker got a gun, what the fuck can a gun do against spiritual powers? They show you in the movies. A lot of them fucking movie directors and filmmakers in them small hats. And they get all them ideas for these superheroes from the scriptures. They creating these superheroes based off the King David's mighty men. Things like that. Samson and stuff. Right? Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 144, verse 1. Blessed be the Lord, my strength, which teacheth my hands to war, and my fingers to fight.
And my fingers to fight. Go ahead. Is there more on that?
That's it on that.
That's all you need. That was Psalm of King David, right? Go to Isaiah 59:19. Woo-wee. That's that ass he saw. That's that ass, man.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Most High from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, and the Spirit of the Most High shall lift up a standard against him.
What's that standard? Spiritual powers. Go to Isaiah 40. Is that Isaiah 40:21? I believe, or Isaiah 40, where it says, renew thy strength. I find that. It says, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Isaiah 40 and 31. I'm sorry, 31.
31. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 31. But they that wait upon the Most High shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run.
Hey, the eagles fly high. That's a song.
And not be weary. And they shall walk and not faint. So,
yeah. Because you know why? You're going to be immortal. That speaks about that. You can go to 1 Corinthians 15, about 50th verse, 51st verse, that speaks about us putting on immortality. And look up the word immortal, or immortality.
Verse 15. What verse?
Second Corinthians, not 2 Corinthians, but 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, about the 50th verse. What does it say in the 50th verse?
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 1, verse 50. Mm-hmm. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God.
Mm-hmm.
neither doeth corruption inherit corruption. Incorruption. It says, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye.
So there you go. It said Paul said we should all be changed. Now, keep in mind, Paul speaking to the Israelites at Corinth. And he's telling them about the future prophecy of us being changed. Of Israelites being changed. The Israelites are the elect. Read it again. Read it again.
It says, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye.
That's talking about the chariots. That's Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. The strangers of his salvation, when they shall see it, they should be troubled. All right, they're gonna be looking up the sky, watching us being abducted. Lord willing, we those men, and they're gonna be looking at us strange. Like, what the hell going on? Why they sit down here on this fucking earth? All right here in Babylon, need some fucking missiles, and we getting beamed up on the chariots with what Esau called UFOs. We're being abducted by the chariots, being beamed up. They're gonna be looking all strange and bugged the fuck out. That's what it talks about, the strangers of his salvation. That's that New Jerusalem. They're going to be beamed up in the chariot. They're going to come down from the chariots. New Jerusalem coming down from heaven. Okay? Because we're going, those of us that endure to the end, we make it on the chariots, should speak about us looking like we're looking through a sea. All right? Talking about looking down from the chariots, watching this place burn. Like a sea of glass we're looking through. Watching this place fucking be turned into a bonfire by the Lord. Okay? Go ahead, read.
So it says, behold, I will show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall be all changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For
We
this
shall be changed. The Lord gonna get rid of this wicked flesh we in right now. Give us that new flesh. Okay, go ahead.
for this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this moral must put on immorality.
Immortality. Now look up immortality. Root word is immortal, but you could type in the word, just type it in. IMMORT.
Means Athanasia.
Oh, you went to the blue letter.
Means deathlessness, everlasting.
Everlasting. Type it in on Google. Type it in on Google. Or on the online etymology.
Means the state or quality of being immoral, wickedness.
Immoral or immortal. Let's just say immortal, brother. Instead of being immortal. Type in definition of immortal. Define immortal.
Immortal definition, living forever.
Living forever. There you go.
Never dying.
Never dying. go, man. That's all you need. Go back. Pick up where you left off at.
1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 53.
Mm-hmm.
For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this moral must put on immorality.
Mm-hmm.
So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immorality.
Immortality.
Immortality.
You gotta pronounce your words right, bro.
Then shall be
You
brought.
say that's two different words. You know what immoral is?
Mortal.
Huh? More like
Never
moral,
that.
being moral, immoral?
Never,
Huh?
never that.
No, I said pronounce your words right, bro. Because you say immoral, it's immortality. Immoral means that's a whole other word, means something different.
Something different.
Like an immoral person somebody don't have moral values. You got people that's moral and people that's immoral. They have sound, well put foundation. All right. Then you have people that's immoral that have basically live based on wicked or evil patterns of life or lifestyle. So when that's like a wicked person, then it'll be a moral person. A moral person would be a righteous thinking person, basically. Okay, go ahead. Because we get morals from the Bible. That's why we're getting the laws, commandments, statutes. That's where our morals came from. That's why it says the law was our schoolmaster. All right, go ahead.
Then shall be brought to pass the saying that it is written, death is swallowed up in victory. O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? The sting of death is sin.
Let's sit on that. I'm just gonna go into what death is, sin. But you know the Lord gonna make us perfect. And He said, you know what? Put His law into our inward parts, right? Write them in our minds. He said hearts, but it's talking about our mind, right? He's gonna program us to be perfect at the same time, changing us, you know what I'm saying, to be immortal. That's how we gonna never die. Because we're gonna keep the law. We're gonna be programmed to keep the law perfect. Go to 1 Thessalonians 4. 1 Thessalonians 4, about 15 verses. We'll read down, we're gonna close on that. Camera's still rolling. Oh, yeah, I thought it was like it was a little dark.
1 Thessalonians 5.
Yup. No, 1 Thessalonians 4 you start 15. 15 is cool.
Book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 15. Or verse 14. For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again.
Right. And Yahushua didn't die for everybody. The world's greatest fucking lie in Christianity. Yahushua died for his people. For sure, she shall bring forth a son. Thou shalt call his name Yahushua, not Jesus, and he shall save his people. All right, from their sins, because his people was given the law. The Most High Heavenly Father gave his people the law. No, that's you close, but that's what the small hats say, because they don't speak the actual ancient Paleo Hebrew.
Right.
His name is Yahushua. Yeah, Yahushua, and the Most High name is Yahweh. Well, earlier, yeah, that's his true name. Because remember, he was the Hebrew Israelite.
Right.
We'll show you real quick, just a few seconds.
I'm a Muslim, bro.
Hey, you know what though? A lot of people was into Christianity and Muslim.
Yeah, I'm a Muslim. So
Scriptures speak about that, right?
Sure says that.
Yeah, you know.
They try to hide.
Well, I'm saying, but that's a stumbling block for our people, because the Lord, even in the Quran, it says what? Children of Israel, remember the blessing that God bestowed upon you. So, all right, so right, they know that the so-called Arabs know who the Israelites are.
Yeah.
They helped put you in slavery.
Right.
They helped build slave ships to bring over the Southern Kingdom over in slave ships. But yet at the same time, they know who you are. But then you go into the history of the Israelites that lived and were ruling Europe in the Dark Ages. They was calling themselves Moreno or Moors. That's because they warred with the so-called Arabs, the sons of Ishmael.
That's the Moors area.
Exactly.
Who's on
Look at the Moors. Who was they? Israelites. They was forced to keep practice Islam outwardly, right? But they could tell you in the history that they go home and they would practice laws, commandments, statutes
Right.
Yeah.
of their fathers.
Yeah, you're right.
So again, Islam is a stumbling block. Christianity is a stumbling block. This ain't about Christianity. Lord didn't give us religion.
Well, that
Lord
precept-
gave us laws, commandments, statutes, and judgments to live by.
Oh, right.
Well, that precept.
So what,
Hebrews 7:14.
Prophet Muhammad said, what that woman said.
That's all made up. Cause you know what Muhammad did. You know, you go to the history of Muhammad, right?
I'm not talking about Farrakhan and all
I
that.
didn't talk about the man in the Quran, right? You go in this history, right? He was a dumb man. He couldn't read and write, right? And what he would do is
They're going to
he would often he said he would often frequently visit the Israelites. And yeah, you go in this history of Muhammad. He frequently visited the Israelites, and he liked the way we would praise our God,
Yeah.
and he wanted that for his people to have a God
Right.
and to praise and have something to praise. So basically, he was envious, jealous, and that's why he made when he went to make the Quran, he went to the Israelites, the actual Israelites.
It was in the movie The Messenger.
The movie, the message, that's what that's about.
Jews.
That's what that's about. Yeah, now you seen the movie Messenger. They showed you who the Israelites were. They was dark skinned and afros.
Israelites.
They you know what I'm saying? So when you think about it, knowing the history, knowing what happened, the Ishmaelites know better. Like you go on YouTube right now, bro. You go on YouTube right now. The Arabs begging us to come back to our land. We ain't mentioned they saying the Jews, right? Talking about the Negro tribes, right? The Southern Kingdom. And they don't understand how we're gonna come back to our land. The Lord, no, the Lord gonna take us back. The Lord gonna send us back. Right. But then you go to hey, hold that conversation down for the camera. You edifying the camera. Go to Psalm 83. It speaks about the Ishmaelites. All the nations came against us because of as a nation. It mentions the so-called Arabs, the Ishmaelites. You can look. You ask the Arab where he from. He say Ishmael. He tell you all day. Everybody know where they come from besides who? People on this sign. And that's why we out here. All right. Go to Psalms 83. Read it.
Book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult,
Mm-hmm.
and they that hate thee shall have lifted up the head.
Yep.
They have taken crafty counsel
Yeah, because they drop the council mean they come together. Go ahead.
against thy people.
Again, who the Lord's people? The Israelites. Like I was saying, the Arabs know what they're gonna say it. Watch this.
And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said,
So we're the hidden ones of the Lord. Go ahead.
come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Now these motherfucking Arabs, all through slavery, they ain't came over here and said, y'all ain't no Negroes, y'all ain't no Puerto Ricans, and all that shit, Mexicans. They ain't say y'all the Israelites. They was confederate with Esau. All these fucking heathens. Go ahead, bro. Read what you read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation,
Let us cut them off from their nation, right? So that what?
that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance.
So that's why you call yourself African American.
Right.
That's why you call yourself Mexican. That's why you call yourself Puerto Rican and Cuban and all these silly ass names that the Lord didn't give us, bro.
Right.
Because of these heathen. And then keep reading. You're gonna mention the nations.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
One consent means they what? In agreement. They're complicit. Complicit means to be in agreement in the evil act. All right, go ahead.
They are confederate against thee.
And lead. Go ahead.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Mentions Edom, the so-called white man first. The man that made that image right there. Go ahead.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites. Now I was reading in Joel, the 3rd chapter, where it speaks about. Go back to Joel real quick. Go back to was it Joel 3:8, Joel 3:8, 3 and something like that. Or,
Negro, not a white like
well, who got burnt brass skin and woolly hair, bro? Woolly hair would be an afro or nappy hair, bro.
Nobody but us got that.
Exactly.
They make it in the Bible like white. Well, that's why I said hair like wool.
It's an afro, bro.
I know.
Hair like sheep.
I know.
Go to Joel 3 where it says they have sold the children of Judah.
Joel 3 and 1. The book of Joel.
No, not 1. Go down to about 5, verse 5.
Joel 3 and 5. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples.
Go to 6, go to 6, go to 6.
Verse 6. The children also of Judah.
There you go, right there, the children of Judah. Now, you know the split of our nation. The nation split after King Solomon had died.
Right.
It tells you that 1 Kings 10.
Right.
The nation split. You had where Ahijah the prophet, he had took a piece of garment, rent in 12 pieces, threw him 2, threw him 10. It actually became the 3 tribes of the southern kingdom: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and then the rest of the tribes we know as the northern tribes or northern kingdom.
Right.
Okay. And so during this time, the Babylonians took these 3 tribes away.
Right.
But the Syrians, which was happening at the same time, because the Babylonians came up above the Assyrians,
Right.
they had the Syrians had already taken away us northern tribes and brought us into their land, and then from that land we come over here to the Americas,
Right.
where they knew where we was at. Christopher Columbus knew we was here,
Right.
and the scriptures tell you how we got here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
They ain't no fucking discover no unknown world. The Bible tell you where the northern tribes went to. We came over here.
Right.
We never came back to our land.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 6. The children also of Judah
Uh-huh.
and the children of Jerusalem
Talking about the Israelites.
Right.
have he sold unto the Grecians.
Unto the Grecians, which would be the Edomites.
Right.
What happened in the transatlantic slave trade? Christopher Columbus came over here, war with us. Him and the Spanish, the English, the French, they came all over here. They warred with us, took us over there to the side of the world, brought our brothers over here from the west coast of Africa and from Europe to over here on the slave ships. It's called the transatlantic slave trade, bro. That's Deuteronomy the 28th and 68th verse.
Yeah.
The curses that we would go through. The Lord said, you're going to put us in bondage again by ships.
Right.
Now, what people went in bondage by ships? The so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. The people on this sign right here, bro. And they know that shit. Like I said, them Arabs was a part of that shit. Them Arabs, the so-called Africans, which are sons of Ham,
Yeah.
nations of Ham,
Yeah.
the stigma they put up on you, that you African American. No.
I'm not African.
Them so-called Africans really hate you.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
If you're an African like that, they're gonna kill you.
Yeah, man, they don't like you.
Right.
What's wrong with our people? They love these heathen, bro.
Right.
These heathen hate our fucking guts.
I know.
You should hate them back.
Yeah. Don't try not to.
Shit, you shitting me?
I done been through so much.
Well, man, look, bro, they rejoice. Go to Lamentations 2 and 15. They rejoice over us, but they have the profit off us, bro. And look at how we living, bro. Look how we living, bro. We royal people, bro. Think about it, bro. We royal people living in the fucking hood, the ghettos, what the scriptures call the corners of the earth, the remote places of society.
Right.
Come on, that's how royal people live, bro.
No.
Do St. Joe look like Ben Harbor?
No, you don't.
Well, you should be pissed off at that too.
Book of Lamentations, chapter 2, verse 15.
These motherfuckers rejoicing over us, living it up and shit, eating they medium rare fucking steak that they forefather Esau did. Get all our fucking wealth off of us, and you ain't mad at that? Everybody get reparations but you.
Right.
We just talking about that too.
So I tried.
All the shit that America did to the Israelites, and everybody get reparations besides the Israelites, and you ain't fucking mad, my guy.
Tell me taking it back.
Come on, brother.
Bro, yeah, I be mad every time I see some fucked up shit, bro. But I can't let that get to me, man. Because I done come from somewhere I don't want to go back.
Well, no. The scriptures say be angry and sin not.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ain't gotta act. But the scriptures also say this, bro.
Right.
That surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So if you have wisdom, it's gonna make you fucking mad.
I do.
Now, the scriptures say that our weapons of our warfare are not carnal, and it said the Lord gonna fight for us.
Right.
We just go into how the Lord gonna lift us up, give us spiritual powers, and make us immortal. Give us a rod of iron in our hand to break the heathen in pieces.
Right.
All this shit going on, the prophecy you see going on, the famine, you know, with lack of food,
Alabama.
food getting scarce, the pestilence, the diseases out here, the earthquakes in different places, all these floods and shit,
Wildfire.
the wars, rumors of wars. These are the signs the Lord gave us to know He's coming back.
Right.
Come on, man. Read what you got, bro.
Book of Lamentations 2:15. All that pass by, clap their hands at thee.
It's everybody. All the heathen pass by, they clap their hands. Meaning what? They rejoice. Look at these
Right.
fucking Israelites. They don't even call us Israel. Look at these niggas and spicks and wetbacks.
Right.
The fucking Moabites, so-called Chinese,
Right.
they getting rich. They got restaurants and hair stores. The East Indians, they got gas stations and shit. So-called Arabs got gas. Everybody got money besides us.
Right.
And then when a lot of people get money, they gotta sell out. And then guess what they do? No, you can't help them out in the hood.
Right.
So why the hood? Why Oprah a billionaire and Michael Jordan them billionaires, but the hood still fucked up?
Yeah.
Cause they sold out, bro.
Right.
That's what we doing, man. We got our own LLC, Digital Marketing Company. We got 13 LLCs registered right here in Cahaba.
Licensed by-
Giving everybody opportunity to make money online. I've done it, training everybody else how to do it. No overhead, all profit. You know what I mean?
Well, y'all, I see y'all
Right.
when we done camp. I get what you see what you got. What you
sure.
got going on? And right now, you know, we got to do the work of the Lord right now. But hey, I see you, bro. I see you, I see you, bro. I see you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Chop it up.
Yeah.
Chop it up, bro. I see you chop it up. But yeah, hey, bro, good. It's always, you know what I'm saying? It's always a good time to, you know, because the scripture speak about what manner of person are you to be in our holy conversation, right? Because it speaks about, Peter speaking about, you know, the elements melting with fervent heat, the thermonuclear fire which from the missiles gonna come to knock this place out the face of the earth. So you gotta get your mind right out of this society and get your mind right with the Most High and His Son, because 2/3 they gonna make it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we know that the Lord tells us over and over that He kill and make alive.
Yeah.
So when the Lord sends spiritual demon Satan, that's the Lord sending Satan to do that. Or the angel that's created for vengeance to do that. All right? That's why Yahweh Shah said, fear him that can kill the body, soul, and spirit in hell, man. Which is the Most High, who's known as the Father of spirits. That's one of his titles, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Get right with the Most High and His Son, all right? And that's what you want to do. Do His will, bro. You know, rehearse the righteous acts, which is the law, to the best of your abilities, but more importantly, believe on Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
All right, bro? That's the most important thing you can do as an Israelite right now. We're living in some times where we're going to see some great judgments, bro. We're going to see some great judgments, bro. All right? But hey, Shalom, brother. I see you brothers around.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
gonna get with you though, bro. I'm gonna get with you,
Appreciate
bro.
you too, man.
Oh, yeah. When I come down, I always see. That's what I say. I'll see you all the time, bro. All right, bro. All right, brothers. Yeah, no problem. Hey, this is love, bro. This is love, bro. When you can sit here and tell your people the truth and have a conversation about the truth, because we've been living in the lie our whole lives, bro. So this is the best thing we can do as Israelites. We ain't out here fighting and murdering one another. We got to write this conversation, bro. Well, yeah, you got GMS down there. You got other camps down there too. Yeah, so yeah. All right, bro. Yep. So we can talk about spiritual powers and us being changed. Go back to 1 Thessalonians, the fourth chapter, I believe it was that. That was a beautiful conversation, man. It was beautiful. You know? Because like Jake don't do that on a normal daily basis. So we can talk to your brothers, all right, about righteousness. That's a beautiful conversation right there. And that's what the heathen fear us most, having unity and righteousness, though. You know, the scriptures say how great it is for brothers to dwell in unity, being one mind, 1%. All right, to do the will of the Lord. All right, in truth and sincerity, and not carried away with all these wayward doctrines. Okay, sticking to the true doctrine. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 1, verse 15. For this we say unto you by the word of the Most High, that we which are alive.
I think it was at 15. I think it was something like that, 15 to 14.
I started at verse 14.
Yeah, it was talking about you should not prevent the ones that sleep.
1 Thessalonians 4:14. For if we believe that Yahweh died and rose again, even so
Yeah,
them
that's it. That's what you
also
said.
which sleep in Yahweh will the Most High bring with him. For this we say unto you by the word of the Most High, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Most High shall not prevent them which are asleep.
You know what? That speaks about that. That was in the Revelation. And I seen the souls of them that was beheaded for the witness of Yahushua. Right? Because some brothers gonna be martyrs. I've always had that mindset. Day one, I said gonna catch my big ass. And now I've had a few visions or dreams, right? And I seen the end of it. I did a video years ago. It was heavy too. I told brothers about it, right? But for some reason, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Esau got some shit out here, right? Well, hey, if I die in the Lord, so be it. I'm gonna be risen first. See? So, Lord willing, like I said, Lord willing, I'm one of those men. It is what it is with me. I ain't got shit else to live for besides this truth. Go ahead.
Verse 16. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of the Most High, and the dead and Hamashiach shall rise first.
And the dead, the elect men that are martyrs that was beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, we're gonna be risen up first. All right, go ahead.
Then we which are alive,
Yeah, the ones that remain alive when the chariots come. All right, I mean they ain't gonna taste the thing of death, or not die before the chariots come. They're gonna actually see the chariots get beamed straight up. They're gonna have something to do that, right? Some brothers won't be like that. When the chariots gonna just get beamed straight up. Okay, go ahead.
that remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds.
Yeah,
To meet
which are a metaphor for the chariots. That's when they say clouds, it's talking about the chariots. All right, go ahead.
to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord.
Right. That's all you need right there. And with that, we're going to close. All right. Again, we're going to say all honor, glory, and praises be unto Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem, Rakah Kodash. Again, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, rule well. You have charged this knowledge. Other citations to you fellow Akim out there doing the work with true sincerity. Shalom to you all, and shalom to the few Akwaf that believe. All right. From Yashala and the Bible Ball. All right. Shalom.